Donald Trump lands in Saudi Arabia with royal fanfare, billion-dollar business dreams, and a Middle East power shift that could reshape the world. Get ready, because this visit isn't just another presidential photo op. It's a high-stakes power play with trillion-dollar ambitions, geopolitical tension, and a royal welcome fit for a king. Former President Donald Trump has just touched down in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, kicking off a 4-day tour of the Middle East, and he's being treated like royalty. Cameras captured Trump arriving at the lavish royal court, greeted by none other than Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman himself. Arabian horses escorted his signature limo, the Beast, down red carpets lined with dignitaries. If it all feels familiar, that's because this is deja vu from 2017, when Trump made Riyadh his very first stop as president. Now, on his second term, he's back. And the stakes are even higher. So, what's on the agenda? Let's break it down. Trump and the Saudi leadership are diving straight into talks on some of the world's biggest flashpoints: the war in Gaza, Iran's nuclear ambitions, and global oil prices. But behind the headlines, the real driving force of this trip is business. Trump is chasing a historic goal, pushing Saudi Arabia to invest $1 trillion into the US economy over the next 4 years. So far, the Saudis have committed $600 billion, but Trump wants to nearly double that. Sounds bold? Some experts think it's a long shot, but if there's one thing Trump thrives on, it's spectacle. And Saudi Arabia knows exactly how to deliver it. Analysts say Trump feels a natural connection with the Saudi royal family. Remember when he stood side by side with the king and Egyptian president in that now famous photo with the glowing orb? The Saudis understand Trump's taste for grandeur and they use it to their advantage. But there's more to this trip than handshakes and hotel projections. The Middle East has changed dramatically in just a few years. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE aren't just wealthy oil hubs anymore. They've become major diplomatic power players. These nations are now central to key global negotiations, from Ukraine peace efforts to hostage talks in Gaza. Even tensions between nuclear-armed Pakistan and India have been eased in part, with help from the UAE. That's why this visit matters. Trump isn't just looking for investment. He's cementing ties with the new power brokers of the region. And here's the twist. He's skipping Israel. Unlike past US presidents, Trump isn't stopping in Tel Aviv or Jerusalem. Analysts say he's frustrated with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's handling of the Gaza war and unhappy about calls for military action against Iran. Trump prefers diplomacy and a big deal to contain Iran's nuclear program. Sound familiar? It's not far off from the agreement he scrapped back in 2018. He's also cutting back on costly military campaigns. According to recent reports, Trump abruptly ended US involvement against Iran-backed Houthis after just 30 days, choosing to declare victory and move on without even consulting Israel. In classic Trump style, it's America first, even if that means ruffling feathers with longtime allies. Back in Riyadh, the visuals are striking. Trump is surrounded by billionaire investors, Saudi elites, and state-of-the-art pageantry. The same Ritz-Carlton hotel that once displayed his face in glowing lights now hosts key business talks. Ironically, the hotel was later used by the Crown Prince to detain political rivals. Power and politics often blur in this part of the world. So what's next? Trump wants deals, the Gulf states want influence, and behind closed doors, everyone's eyeing solutions for Gaza, Iran, and regional stability. The flash and flair are undeniable, but underneath, this trip could reshape America's role in the Middle East.